Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. These fans get to see their team at home for the first time this season, Singy, and they want to help create a spark for their squad.
Well, clearly there's no place like home, Boog. A few road games didn't go their way to start the season, but they're at home now looking to right the ship.
Almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Ranger Suarez.
The primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Brenton Doyle leading things off and takes a strike. Tap foul at the plate. To third, boom. Tosses across to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right, working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Kepler settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike at the knees. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Throws, save. And that was close. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Michael Tolia in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is that. The Rockies strand 1, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound today, Jaden Hill.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
We go to the bottom of the first. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Turner now. The shortstop takes the ball. Marsh aboard here at first with nobody out. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a swing and a miss there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here is Bryce Harper. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That missed by a lot. And it's 3-2. Kyle Schwarber in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen, and I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
2 on, 1 out. And it's quickly 0-2 the designated hitter. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Upstairs.
1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Line drive. Tosses to first. Inning over. Phillies leave a couple. Scoreless after 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
Kyle Farmer.
Suarez back to work. Farmer with a homer in his last game. And the 1-0.
guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone group from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers, they work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff. Tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. McMahon throws right, bats left. Batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And that drops in for a strike. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is down low. On the ground. Fair ball.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Sam.
So a man at
Hilliard.
first. Sam Hilliard will hit next. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Batting 8, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
First and second, 1 out. Jacob Stallings now. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
1 and 2.
McMahon at second. Hilliard over at first, so 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Tyrell Estrada to the plate.
Estrada.
And that drops in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball.
Two and one.
In the dirt. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's the third down. 2 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park, where these Phillies fans are geared up for another season. Their postseason run was cut short after they ran into a red-hot Mets team in the NLDS.
Yeah, it was a tough series to swallow for these fans. Phillies were good all year, but they couldn't cool down the Mets when it mattered most.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hilliard makes the play, and there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Nick Castellanos stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That's to third. To first. And a couple of quick outs. Last year, the Phillies had the second best record in
Right there.
baseball behind the Dodgers.
Yeah, and that's just not good enough for these fans. They want success in October, not just the regular season.
Bryson Stott stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And now 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Curve in the dirt.
2 strike.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He'll come back on.
On the ground to short. Jump throw. Throw picked out of the dirt. Body save.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because
You want a channel, you should.
It went off on me.
I'll get you a thing that you can.
only wear camper van. Aussies, they love their V8s and utes, but when it comes to exploring this great vast nation... I'm thinking my dog's going to be that skateboard dog that rides the skateboards and I can retire off all the performances, you know.
he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
That's out to center field. Marsh sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
So in now for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. 2 away down.
The batter, the
So
designated
the
hitter,
go-ahead run in
Michael
scoring position.
Tolia.
Tolia digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doyle around third. He'll score, and it's a 1-run game. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1 now. Right through there for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. One run, one hit, an error, and no one left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now batting Max Kepler. First pitch misses. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he pumps it a strike. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So digging in, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single. And there's a foul ball. The next pitch misses. And 1-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. 1 out, bases empty. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here is Trey Turner. And that's too high. One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. Turner is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Jaden Hill will depart, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Antonio Senzatella taking over on the mound.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Here's Harper now. Inside, just missed.
One ball.
Tied
no
up
strike.
here in the early going. Misses outside, 2-0.
2 balls. No strike.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
3 balls.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it finds its way through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to
Now
put something
batting,
in the gap
the
and
designated
give the
hitter,
Phillies the lead.
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third.
Strike. Woo.
Harper runs. Ball misses. Throw to second. Save. That's a laser base hit. Here comes Harper around third. Safe. It's 2-1.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You had a run.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Grounded out his first time. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Two outs. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That's a little bit low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And he'll pull into second safely. Here's JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Rockies fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Antonio Senzatella done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now
So the
pitching
Rockies
for
turn the ball over to a new arm,
number
Lucas
58,
Gilbert.
Lucas Gilbert.
So 2 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Fastball is outside.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Doyle puts it away, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kyle Farmer. To the right side, Harper. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Puts it away for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 5 and the Rockies 1. Bottom of the 4th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now back.
Max Kepler at the plate.
Max Kepler.
So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Ripped to right. Jones hauls it in, and there's one away. And now, Brandon Marsh. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball one. To short, could be two. There's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Phillies 5 and the Rockies 1. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. Suarez back to work. And that one missing low. Stallings, a former Gold Glove winner, 35 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2012. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Comebacker to the mound. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter, the second baseman.
Next to hit, Tyro Estrada. Flied to right his first time. There's a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle, 1 for 2. That's inside. That's down and in.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
He'll do it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly. They're down here 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So here is Bryce Harper. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jimmy Herget appears to be getting loose. Lawrence warming up as well. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one a 95 missed up top. Going to count 1 and 2. Fly ball down the line. And that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Still able
Now
to come
back,
through behind
the
in the count
designated
right there.
hitter,
Looked
Kyle
around that pitch on the outside, but he was still
Schwarber.
able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
First and second, no outs. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And a swing and a miss. There's that
No
slider.
ball. One strike.
Now 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
One ball.
Talk about
Two strikes.
tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And
Two balls,
fastball
two
misses
strikes.
outside for a ball. 2-2. That
That's a
one
ball.
missed. First and
3-2.
second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Flying around third is Turner. One run in. Here comes another. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. And he's in at third with an RBI triple. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. That one a little bit high. 1-0. Schwarber stands at third with one gone in the inning. In the air, right field. Jones makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run
Up
right
next
there.
for
He
the
saved
Phillies,
extra bases for
the
sure.
catcher,
If the pitcher's his
JT.
friend, he'll give him a second to
Real
catch his breath
Muto.
before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
JT Real Muto steps in. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit and a run comes in. Man at first, Nick Castellanos, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
One ball. One strike.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That ends the frame. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 7 and the Rockies 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now here's
The right
Nolan
fielder,
Jones.
Nolan Jones.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller,
That's a ball.
pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound
1-1.
work to get you out.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Couldn't have timed
Now
it up
back,
any
the
better than
shortstop,
that. Couldn't get any air
Ezekiel
under it, but he
Tovar.
smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Turner for 1, and it's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 down, bases empty. And now Michael Tolia on the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. Ball one there.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's the ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 7 and the Rockies 1.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jimmy Hergen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. A little bit low. In the dirt, it's 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play.
now batting the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Misses off the plate. And that's ball one. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Victor Vodnik preparing to come on if needed. This one popped up. McMahon. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down. Back to the top of the lineup. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Trey Turner with a chance now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Jones pulls that one down, and that is the third out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Rockies 1.
Your mother's house, son. That's weird.
There's a brand new carpet too. Okay.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies,
Now
Jose
pitching for the
Alvarado.
Phillies,
And he's had 3 days off
Number
since he pitched
46.
last, so expect him to be totally
Okay.
rested. I'm sure he's itching for this
Alvarado.
opportunity right now.
Soy como un carro moderno que prende por un botón. Yo soy como un carro moderno que prende por un botón. Cuando se me habla de rumba, de una vez me enciendo yo. Cuando se me habla de rumba, de una vez me enciendo yo. Ven, ven, si tú eres salsero.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple. So a man aboard. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. And that one ripped to left. And a base hit knocks in a run. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Hilliard up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Next pitch is outside. And that's in for a strike. And that's downstairs. 3-1 now. Swung on, belted. That's bad. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. A 2-run shot, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no...
I mean, this is not good. If I lose total size, I'll be
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Jose Alvarado is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. On the mound now, Jordan Romano.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 68, Jordan Romano.
Digging in, Jacob Stallings. Right through there for a strike. Romano, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Really nice job, a
Next for
2-strike hitting in that at bat. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. There's a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Now here is Brenton Doyle. 1 for 3. That's inside. Ball 1. Stallings, the base runner at first with 1 out. Up the middle, base hit. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Really important at bat coming up now.
Jones, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 7-7. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Now at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Out in front and foul to the left side. Romano winds and deals. That one out to right. And that will drop foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Tolio stands in now and watches strike one. The big six spot already on the board this inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. He swings and fouls one off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Kinley.
Now
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Kinley.
Just missed.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
In the air, left field. Hilliard on his horse. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Schwarber batting with one down, takes a strike. Fought off foul. That's way outside. Now 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Right side, Jones. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We look ahead to inning number 8, and we are tied 7-7. We've got ourselves a pitching change. Mike Clevenger. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Mike Clevenger.